What's up, everyone? Good evening or good morning, depending where you're at. Of course, an helicopter is just passing by my street here, giving us a lot of noise on the background, but nonetheless, here I am starting a brand new track. I wanted to do that for a long time, just starting a track from scratch live and see people's reactions and comments and things like that. But yeah, here we are. How's everybody doing there? Just gonna check a few things. We should be ready to go very soon. Just checking if all my connection's stable, things like that. I don't wanna. Can you guys hear me okay there? TikTok and Instagram and wherever you're watching this. Please let me know here in the comments if you can hear me well. If you cannot, just you can't hear shit. Just let me know, please. And I'll get started right away. But yeah, this is a new track I'm gonna start right now. And the main goal with this is just to show a little bit of my process, how I start tracks, how I think about, those first little moments of the creative spark, what happens on the very few starting hours of starting a track. And for me, it's always about finding cool sounds and messing with them. In this case, I found like a few drum loops, and I'm gonna start as my starting point here just to have something going on the project so I can mess with it, But basically that's why I have those things here. Hey everyone, what's up? What's up? Yeah. Oh yeah. Sorry guys, I'm like checking other chats like at the same time. It's awesome. Cool. So yeah, let's get started here. As I mentioned, I have like just 3 loops here. And just a quick tip for you guys. I have a quick tip here for you guys, which is if you start a project or if you're starting a project right now and your loops are not exactly on the BPM you chose. For example, for me it's 120, but I want to go for 126, right? And the loops that I picked, they're definitely not on the same BPM, right? So what can I do is the question. Usually the loops, for example, this one is 2 beats. I can already tell. So tum 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 tum, right? So this is a drum loop. And it's 2 beats pretty much, and because it's 128, 2 beats, I 100% know that this is exactly to be stopped here. So there's 2 ways to do that, right? So the first way to do this is, if you're in Logic Pro, you just hold Option here on the bottom, and you're gonna stretch the audio, right? So now, if I mute it, you hear that is exactly on the beat. See? Where before, let me undo this, you hear the metronome here as well. So it's a little off. What happened here? Oh. Like listen without it. Yeah, it's completely off. So yeah, that's one way to do it. So you just auto stretch, and Logic does a pretty good job on compensating everything. Another way to do this is you come here to hide, show and hide flex, and what you're gonna do is activate flex. Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, let me rewind here. So another way to do this is you're gonna bump your BPM into the, you're gonna bump the BPM to the time, the BPM of the loop, and you see that's gonna align exactly on the loop, right? So now we don't have any problems. It's there. It's completely on. It's completely on time with the project's BPM. But then let's say I wanted the 126, right? So what I'm gonna do, I put the BPM of the loop, in this case 128, and then I activate the flex thing. I activate the flex tool, and I'm gonna do, this is rhythmic or slicing. So this rhythmic actually, so I'm gonna, and that's it. That's basically all you need to do. So once you activated that, you can go up and down, and the loop is gonna be on the time of your project. So let's say 126 or 109, just so you really hear the difference. Of course, it's very bad because it's not supposed to be at this low of a BPM, but on my example where I'm turning to 126, perfect. And voila, the magic of music production. Wow. Yeah, that's one thing. So I'm gonna do the same thing here for this 125 loop. So again, I just lower the BPM, activate. These two are 125, so it's easier. Make sure it's on rhythmic, and then rhythmic as well. And bam. Now it should be on time. Oh, 125, there you go. It should be on time. 125, 125, it should be. And now I can move freely, you know, I can even hide this tool, and it's gonna move around. Oh, one thing I forgot to do is just maintain this one. Yeah, this one, it's a little off. I don't know why. Oh, it's 135. Jesus Christ. But that's how you do it, guys. That's how I usually do. I'm just gonna time stretch this because I don't know what happened here. But yeah. And if I change the BPM, now it's gonna be a line, you know. This is not to align, but I'm gonna pretend it is. Let's hear it again. Cool. And I'm gonna go for 126. 127. Cool. I don't need this for now. I'm just gonna duplicate this. You can either, you know, the thing about Logic, you can do whatever you want. People usually do this loops like this. I personally don't like it. I don't know, just my preference. I just learned music production like copying like this, and then I just did Command-Shift-L to select all these clips, and then now I have a bar loop. And you know, like how I can duplicate this too. I have a 8-bar on everything, right? And honestly, I don't love this splash like this, so I'm gonna kind of cut in half and create a fade here just to make sure it doesn't ring that much. Yeah, I don't need more than that. And then here, let me just do a little quick test. Maybe start. You know, you can keep going here. Something is phasey. I don't know if you guys can hear. Yeah, I think it's this. Let me... Yeah, so what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna cut some frequencies. I'm just gonna use this for... I really like this one. Okay, so let me send to my drum mix bus, and I'll deal with that later. I'm just gonna keep going. My trick on music production is just keep going. You know, at the beginning, if anything stops you more than 5 minutes, I would just move on, because now it's not the time to be like super picky with sounds and overproducing anything. Now is the time to vomit ideas. That's all you need to do right now. Keep vomiting. That's not a good analogy. I'm sorry, guys, but that's what I do. You know, the beginning of every track for me is keep putting ideas out. That's what I do. And then, you know, in the second moment, the second time that you're gonna come and work on the track, you can be more selective. Okay, this is completely out of the ideas that I had, but right now it's just throwing paint on the wall. That's how they say it. Damn. Wait, it's loud. Jesus Christ, this is so loud. Damn. Yeah, this is better. I'm just gonna keep, you know what? I'm gonna completely ignore this loop here because I'm not liking it. So I'm just gonna keep this guy here, and then what I'm gonna create is I'm gonna create like a filtered version, you know, of this. I'm just gonna call this kick or drums, whatever. Just kick is fine. And then kick filtered. And then what I'm gonna do, filter it. Wow. And then kick filter, and then I'm gonna use the same one just to have the tops. So this is tops. Same drums. You know, the same drum you can split like 3. But what you can do is mute. Yeah, just want the very high end. Very cool. A second thing that I usually do is either the bass or the harmonies. I've been trying to get a real cool sound. You know, like a pluck, like a very melodic pluck. I'm trying to find here. Let's see. Maybe leads. Ooh. Ooh, I like this. There's a lot of tape on this. You can hear the tape. I don't know if you guys can. See when I play. I think it's this one here. Wow, it's so loud. The tape is so loud. Ooh, I like the... I'm playing, by the way, okay, guys? I'm hearing my keyboard. Yeah, it's cool. I'm just gonna like it because I like the sound. Enough for this. Ouch. Actually, let's start with the bass because I think it's not getting there for me. I'm looking for like a simple but bass snappy. That's weird. It's a weird sound. Don't like that. Do not like it. What's up, guys? What's up, guys, on TikTok? I'm testing a few things here, a few sounds. Ooh. Oh, wow. That's not the type of sound I'm looking for. Oh my god. I think this is not even the... Ooh, I really like the sound. Woohoo. Cool, I like this idea. Okay. Yep. Cool, let's just record this idea. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 8. Cool, that's all I need. And then what we do is we make sure everything's on time. Everything's perfect on the grid. So select Q. Dun, dun, dim, 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 fix velocity because I'm not playing. Oh yes, baby. Oh yes. Hell yeah. 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 Dum 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 dum. I'm almost feeling like a you know, like soulful vocals, like just screaming, yeah, like very house, you know, let's see here, vocals. I'm on Splice, by the way, guys. Vocals, let's see, female. No, not these. No, this is too girly. I need like something more like I'm a woman. Ooh. I know what you I love this one. No, these are too like. Nah, you're not. That could be interesting. Something like I need long vocals, but I need a more aggressive one. This is too like. Ooh, Spanish. Ooh. Now, how do I find you need like some vocals, yes. Let's see. Ooh. I need some Mad Libs, that's what I need. No, more aggressive, guys. More aggressive. That maybe work. That's actually tight. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I'm feeling it. Let's try. Let's try it. Ding, 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 ding. Again, another case of having a a different. What's going on here? Operate. That's fine. Okay. Close this window. Bam. Okay, cool. So this is another case of having like a 130 BPM loop, right? And then I'm on 127. So what would I do is just either do this little trick. As I said, you can just time stretch on Logic, or you can do that thing that I told you, like you come here, activate flags, all this stuff, But I usually go with the time stretch. If it's a close BPM, it's easier that way. Ooh. Maybe not in this key, right? So this is in A minor. So dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. E is gonna turn into. Let's try. Maybe I have to repitch the vocals. Yeah, I have to repitch the vocals because so pitching vocals, right? So the quickest way is just using whatever pitch correction software you have. I'm just gonna use the Logic one just to test it out. That's not my final one. It's just, you know, we need speed right now. Latency compensation, semitones. This is probably like 2 semitones. 100% vocals, yeah. And of course, it doesn't need to be like, so here's the thing, right, about pitching vocals, melodies. The notes, yeah, it needs to be on the scale of the project that you're working on the key signature you're working on. But that doesn't mean that it you know, the phrase here is in A minor, right? So there's a few notes that they also hit other tones, right? They also hit other keys. For example, A minor is also, I mean, A minor is pretty much everything, right? So it's C major. It could be most of the E minor as well, most of it. Yeah, so, you know, that's my case for this. So it doesn't need to be exactly on the key you're working on, as long the notes that you're trying to play with, they kind of are in the same, they hit the same, you know. That's all I wanted to say, which is my case for this one. I'm trying to find like notes that sound cool without that key. With okay, I'm gonna do this in a better way because this is polyphonic. Okay, so we can do this. Cool, I hate it. You know, that's music, guys. Some days you have it, some days you don't. I'm just gonna save it because I'm not feeling it, this idea. But that's it. I'm not gonna continue this idea. Maybe like another sound, another bass. But that's definitely not it. This is not what I had in mind. Quite honestly, I didn't have anything in mind, and that's the best place to be, is to just come with an open mind, and if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, great. Let's try another day. But let's check other things here. Let's see what I can do. FM. I love this lead. I like this, but his attack is like... Why is it so small, right? Oh, thank God. So annoying, the sound. Not the sound that I'm looking for. Ooh. Just trying things here, guys. So weird, my sound keeps going up. So loud. That's not the pattern. Let's do techno now. Fuck. Just vibing. You don't like best Foco. That's not it. That's not what I want. What do you guys think? Any ideas, guys? Yeah, I'm just gonna end today. That's not it. But yeah, guys, that was me trying to start a new song without any ideas. I'm just gonna save the project because no idea is a bad idea. Maybe it's just an idea that didn't flourish yet. So we'll crazy stuff in the music. Save. Bam. I have